So SPM was officially denied parole. He went to board on October of 2024, and it took this long to hit a denied. Of course, some of us knew what was going to happen because everybody was hella quiet. So on today's occasion, we're going to talk about why he got denied and what's going to happen with the boy, right? So with this being said, let's go. What is do, my raza? You boys coming through once again with a new video. And on today's video, SPM denied parole. For those who don't know, man, oh boy committed a horrible crime against an innocent person, little person. And he had priors. So it's not like he got framed, you know. People like to say that he got framed, but I mean, I'm not right here to convince the next man of what he did, man. If you don't get it, man, that's on you. So after doing 20 something years, right? Because he got sentenced to 40 something. He had the chance to present his case in front of the parole board to see if they were going to let him go home. So that guy went, right? Is still in denial of what he did. When it has to do with parole, man, there's aggravated factors, right? That is basically an automatic no. And one of them will be having an S offense. So old boy has an S offense. And not only that, he has an S offense against somebody who was not an adult. So I'm pretty sure that this was one of the factors why his parole was denied, right? I'm assuming that most of the paroles run around the same program in every state, right? Almost around the same program. They know it's about the case, accountability, the responsibility, the remorse, and what are you doing? How have you changed, right? They want to do the insight and all that stuff. Now, that's one factor. Another factor is that he didn't accept responsibilities for his case. He's still saying that it didn't happen. He's being framed. So if there's no responsibility, no accountability for his case, how can it be remorse, right? Because without those things, you're not taking responsibility, so you cannot feel remorseful for something that you supposedly didn't do. So basically, that's a bad start right there. Period. Those are the factors that I believe were the major ones. Now, I don't know if he did like inside stuff and where he dig into his past back in the day when he was a little kid, how he grew up and stuff, and what changes he have done. I don't know if he did that. But the case and the fact that he's not taking responsibility for his action, nor he shows any remorse, that was a big trigger for those commissioners to say, not today. Do I feel like he deserved that? You know what? Yes. But more because he's not taking responsibility. Because we know that guy has issues and he's not gonna change. He's not. He has a strong fan base and they support him for everything. Every so often live, you always see a fan saying free SPM. And it's like really? Will you take them inside your house and leave them around your children? Really? Right? Now, maybe right there, they'll have a different perspective. I do understand how people get so infatuated with this artist, right? We have seen it on Michael Jackson. We know what he did, and he got away with it, and people still support him. No, he paid his way out. But to do something like that, like things that SPM did, man, that's just something else, you know. So the only way SPM is gonna go home is once he's finished his sentence. That guy is gonna finish his full sentence straight up, because his case is too gruesome, and he's not taking responsibility. Because the minute he knows, the minute he takes responsibility, is basically admitting that he is a chomo. And his fans wouldn't like that, right? Because the whole thing is that the government set him up, right? Now, there was this campaign, right? When he opened his YouTube channel. I believe his daughter is the one running it. And that guy's getting views, man. He's dropping music. And it was crazy how everybody was making plans, right? Oh, when Old Boy gets out, he's going to do a collab with Mexican OT. Everybody's going to want to do a collab with SPM. And I'm not going to lie, the guy has good music. I used to listen to that music back in the late 90s. He has good music, trust me. It is sad that he threw his talent away because of his sickness. But we all know that something like that, you cannot fix it that simple. It has to be all kinds of different stuff, man. There's people who actually get their stuff cut up so they don't get that feeling, right? The one thing I would like to ask the fans, right, is that if you like SPM so much, will you let him stay at your house around your children without you being in the house? Will you be able to trust SPM right there? Without a doubt. Because maybe, just maybe, you might think, you know what? Never mind. But it's something that we call empathy, right? You put yourself in the shoes of the next person. So maybe it's something that a lot of us have to go learn how to do. Because many of us have sympathy. But sympathy is not the same as empathy. Big difference. So with this being it, man, we're going to finish it right now. To next video. Pray and hope that our kids around us, man, don't have to go through the stuff like this, man. And it is our responsibility as parents to always keep an eye on our kids, man. Never trust nobody, because you don't know the intentions of the next man until it's too late. So with this being it, we are out. Gracias.